Hello everybody, Josh Bycer here. If you're watching this tag, it means the video that you are about to watch is cut from a larger play on Twitch. Of course, the Twitch channel is GW Bycer. Be sure to check out the Twitch stream most nights at 10 Eastern if you want to watch these plays uncut and in their entirety. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video, already in progress from the last part. Things. Did not mean to eat that. Okay, so they want quartz, silver, and the other. So now I'm going to move a little bit quicker, thanks to my fins. So we're looking for that red or purple coral. And hopefully more copper. That's not it. There it is. So with this, I'll be able to produce the computer chip, which will then, I think, let me produce the habitat builder. How much does this take up? Okay, that's fine. But if I want that other thing, I'm going to need lubricant, which means I need 4 more of those seed clusters. Aha. Fish by limbs come right at me.
Caution. Mild dehydration detected. Immediate take recommended.
Oh, we need quartz too. Grab that. But since batteries are going to be in need, at least at this stage, we are going to need to grab any copper we see. And maybe I'll be smart enough to build that gravisphere for some easy fishing. Get back here, you. Like a regular dolphin here, just swimming around. Okay, but now it gets serious. I'm not going to have enough room, I think, for everything. Uh-oh.
Caution. Calorie deficiency detected.
You know it's bad when the fish are suicidal. I'm going to do something very sneaky and probably stupid. Excuse me, boys. So now I can produce the habitat builder, which, if what they're telling me is true, it means I can actually start building like an actual undersea home. One second, folks. I mean, I will say I'm not a huge survival game. What the hell was that? What? I'm not sure what that is. Is that a bug or something? What I was saying, I'm not a huge like survival game person, but I do like the game. Just I like Subnautica I think just because of the different atmosphere here, being in the water compared to the wilderness or deep space. Like that. Take some of those.
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected.
I know.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Got a message.
Vital signs stabilizing. Vital signs stabilizing.
Reading message.
Alright. We're moving up in the world. So with that, where's my habitat? Just need a battery. Oh. Composes plant manager energy. Ah. So this is where all that stuff that I've been waiting for is now going to come into play. So the titanium, we are going to need a lot of titanium, it looks like. Need to enter base. So what's like an actual room? So this is that. What's that heat signature? Well, the good news is we are officially on our way. I wonder if that's like a next area to explore. Oh. Well, let's take a look. So now if I want to construct my little undersea home, we are going to need titanium. Now I want more lubricant. I'm going to need that's my cue. So we need battery, lubricant, and copper. hell did I just go? Oh good, mysterious undersea cave. Oh boy. Damn evil exploding fish. So if I want to make quick production, I would probably want to set up my base or my first little habitat closer to where those creep vines are. Copper wire. Alright, so this is going to sort of be our short-term solution for fishing. Can I produce lubricant? Yes. So now, I see a battery again. This. I don't have any more copper, do I? And yes, I can use my titanium to make some lockers too. Which it may be time to do that sooner than later. Okay, let's cook some food. Is that all the food I have? So if you missed the play that I did, here's how the grav sphere works. I basically pick a direction I want to throw this in, and it's going to attract and then grab any small things that get close to it. So I toss this right here. Any fish are going to get attracted to it and then stuck to it, making them easy grab. And if I want to, I can pick this up and I can move it wherever I want. So I like to keep this first one near the escape pod, simply since I keep coming back here. So ideally, I'll basically come back home and find fish waiting for me. So at this point, I'm really just looking for some more copper. If I wanted to, I could also head back to the crashed ship. I should actually heal, just to be on the safe side. Down. there for some free air. We don't need quartz. Good. We don't want to fight anything right now without a weapon. Our little knife doesn't really do much. So once we have enough for the wiring, I think we'll be able to produce whatever that generator is. Whatever that's what lets us recharge batteries or not. And actually, I'm going to pause for a split second. We have been streaming for just about over an hour. Probably take this to an hour and a half, and then we may call the stream. And if you guys want to see more of Subnautica, please let me know, whether you're watching this live or recorded. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Emergency, 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We're fine. Inventory looking like. I'll take that. Come on. So I need 2 more mushrooms. Alright, so what the hell does this do? Do I drop it? Oh. Alright then. Well, that's what that does apparently. Okay. Foundation, build first. Well, that's good to know. Multi-purpose room. Alright, let's get a little bit closer to the wreckage. More importantly, let's get a little bit closer to where those creep vines are. A lot of caves and such right here. Alright. Okay, so this has to be put down. What do you think? You think this is a good spot to build our little home? Uh-oh. Alright, let's move it back a little bit, just to be on the safe side. So then this can be put anywhere. I assume we need a multi-purpose room in order to do this. Oh boy. Nope.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So they want us to use more titanium, right? Poses plant matter to energy. Oh, so we can build a fabricator too. Communications relay. Okay, so I need one more titanium. And then from there, we need that. So I really need 2 more. One day I'll be able to pick those things up. And if everything goes accordingly, we won't need to keep coming back here anymore. I can just stay in my little home. Oh, thank you. Do I still have water on me? There we go. I'll of course move the gravisphere back over this way. Use another air sac fish. Those are boomerangs. Where is... oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, wait. Trying to build my undersea kingdom here. Okay. Now, can this be built anywhere? Alright. Well, this is all well and good. There's just one little problem. How do I get in there? I assume... Yay!
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh no! We don't... our base is not producing oxygen. That's the problem. Thank you, Wraith. That fish keeps reminding me of the of critters. That's the, that was the horror movie with those, like, little fur balls, like, with, like, giant teeth, if I remember right. Alright. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just going around. Eep. Oh! Fight him! Ow, don't bite me. You guys are just lucky I don't have any guns. Then we'll see who's who. Alright, so now, from what I'm gathering, I can basically build room after room connected via corridors, so we never have to leave the base. Now, if I want to build power, I need titanium and quartz. So now all that stuff that I've been not picking up, I'm gonna now need it for basically this part. Back here, I need food. There's quartz. I wonder how things connect. And then this, I guess, would be the next thing. We need titanium once again. Oh, here we go. Perfect. The metal salvage breaks down to like 4 pieces of titanium. At some point, I suppose we have to go to that heat signature. You know what? 1 second. We are approaching an hour and a half into the stream. Again, I'm not sure, depending upon how popular the Subnautica videos are. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back to it for another play. So, you know what? We'll end this with a trip to that heat signature, because now I'm curious to see what's over there. First, let's grab some free food. This down. And yeah, so I want to produce bleach. Where's bleach? There it is. So salt and the coral. Actually, I want to see that. 1 second. So salt and coral. Common coral sample. Unless it needs something else. Table coral. Oh, table coral, that's common coral. So they are 2 different things. Thank you, Wraith. Everything I've heard is that Subnautica is No Man's Sky done right. I'm repeating this fact as if I know myself. That's what I keep hearing too, and that's why I think it was requested to take a look at this. Again, I'm not a huge survival person. I don't really play these games often. So unfortunately, if you're looking for, like, if this is better than this or whatever, I can't help you. But I am liking the feel of it. It is, I think, still that same kind of thing that it does get repetitive, I think. Just from...
Caution. Dehydration detected.
1 second.
Vital signs
There we go.
stabilizing.
It does get a little bit repetitive, again, because there really isn't a true goal to go for here. Other than, of course, wanting to, you know, build this place up. But for people who like this kind of gameplay, this kind of survival and sort of building your own little, I guess, wilderness survival place, I can see this being really fun for you. Silicon rubber. What do I need for that again? That's the seed cluster, which is that. Alright, so we got food, we got some water. Look at him go. So I think what I'm going to do is I just want to look at what that heat signature is, and that will be a good place, I think, to wrap it up for this stream, or for this recording if you're watching this on YouTube. And I have no idea when the game's going to be done either. I think they said that originally it was supposed to be sometime in 2015, but obviously they've been spending a lot more time on this. For those of you watching this, either live or recorded, is power needed to, I guess, keep the water out, or do I need to produce a bulkhead for that? If I had more batteries, I would... Well, you know what? There's my little undersea home. We're almost there. Alright, so if I want to get more... Don't mind me. So here's the big question. How the hell do we get down there? There's gotta be a cave or something, right? That would be too simple, right? Just go right down here. Yeah, this doesn't look right. I'll pick that up. Where in the hell is this thing? Come back up. It probably would make sense to do this during the daytime so I can actually see what's going on. I was watching the teaser or the advertisement for Subnautica on their store page, and it shows that you'll eventually get like guns, and there's some giant things hidden. This looks promising in a very bad sort of way. Oh, I see light. Oh, wonder if this is what they're talking about. What's this? That can't be a good noise. Oh boy. Wasn't this interesting? This is basically a one-way trip, by the way. I am going to probably get killed doing this.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Aww. I'll lose anything that I picked up along the way, but I think everything that's been reserved should be good. Yeah. Alright, yeah, not too bad. Oh, we have to go outside for that. So, how the hell does the power work? Does it go anywhere, or does it have to go, like, connected to something? So here. Okay, so it connects that way.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Power restored. All primary systems online.
Yay, we have our little hidey what's that? Hidey nook? Something like that. It's getting late. I'm running out of wit here. I'm oxygen deprived from being out in the ocean too long. Alright, so with that in place, so as long as we have power, we have oxygen. And the more things we build, the more things it's going to cost us to do. Oh, these are a few more things I will eventually be able to construct. A sea moth, which I think is an actual vehicle, and a mobile vehicle base, so someplace to store my vehicles. The game pushes you to eventually to go this route, to explore and to set up a habitat for yourself. So, now that our base is actually producing, all that we need now is to produce, oh, what was that? A replicator and the first aid kit, and a locker, and we essentially don't need our escape pod anymore. So if we need that, so we got glass. Needed silver, right, for the computer chip. I can see this taking some time, too. Oh, look. Yoink. Hey. Let's deconstruct the stuff in here. No. So if I want the computer chip, do that. Okay, how much silver do I actually have? Oh, yeah, quite a bit. I wonder if at that heat signature is where I get like the stuff for the guns or something like that. Oh, and I guess these self-charging power cells. So eventually I think I want to build that plant generator. This. So with this in place. Wiring kit, which needs 2 silver. Let them go. I wish it was easier to get the copper. Well, that's from me. So unless we find another way to produce power, or recharge batteries, we're kind of stuck. Probably going to get some oxygen, right?
Emergency.
Oh yeah,
10
we're definitely
seconds
going a
of
lot
oxygen
faster setting up those
remaining.
fins. If anyone hasn't sung Under the Sea yet, you've certainly have had the opportunity to. Jackpot. There's one thing I think I should probably produce to make life a little bit easier, and that is the beacon, so I can mark where my little home is, so it becomes a lot easier to find it when I'm out and about. But we are approaching 2 hours of streaming. Where is it? Sphere beacon. Copper wire once again. Again, we'll eventually move that. But in that brief moment when we were about to get, before I ran out of oxygen, you could see just how deep we can really go in terms of exploring. I'll take that. So my beacon, beacon. Ooh, that's a little bit too close. Did I not have the room for it? It's my knife. No, I didn't, Lavos. Did you know that holstering your equipment lets you move slightly faster? No, but that's a good tip. Thanks for bringing it up. Yeah, you can see that right here. Now, where is my little... Again, Eep. Actually, remind me of those, oh, I snuck away. Oh, they're right on my tail. And that is not a fish pun. Those fish remind me of like the those horrible CGI monsters from the Stephen King's The Langoliers. Like big balls, wide teeth, that kind of thing. Okay. There we go. We actually have storage now. There's my beacon. Damn. It must be gangly, because I did not even notice it until just now. Okay, so if I want the beacon, I will place this. Okay, so that's going to clue me in on B1. So now I'll always know where my undersea home is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's nice that the base compliments me when I come in. So if we want the fabricator, I need the wiring kit. And the wiring kit, of course, needs silver. Time to do something very dangerous. We're gonna go swimming with the sharks. What's this? Limestone or sandstone? Because I need more lubricant, so that's 4 of those. Oh no, I'm sorry, 3 of those things. That guy seems to be doing something to that wall. We want to find more sandstone deposits. It's going to be inside cave or deeper. That looks like the explosive guys. Yep. This should just be limestone, yeah. Oh, die. What we have right here. Of course, now that I want to find the sandstone, I'm just going to miss it every... I'm going to lose it, essentially. Hope that's some sandstone. I'm going to get hit. Ooh, that was close. If I only had a weapon, right? Or should I say a long-range weapon? Okay, should be approaching the layer where we'll find a lot of sandstone deposits. Is this it? Nope. Yeah, there's probably a lot of good stuff down there, but we're not going to survive if we go that way. Oh. Hey. I have enough crash powder. I haven't seen anything else I need it for just yet. But is there like mid-tier stuff I'm going to need crash powder for? Because I already have the welder. Maybe he won't notice me.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen
Nuts.
remaining.
We'll need that. I'll need that titanium, of course, but I think it's more important to get the silver. Ew. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I got the welder already. Some gold and silver. Huh, found copper too. What is... oh.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh boy. Swim, man, swim. I don't have the room for this, obviously. What's this? Oh, I will scan this. Is this lime or sand? Alright. I think our last thing we'll do for this play is to, I guess, christen our new base with a replicator. If I think I have enough for it. Or a fabricator, yeah. Just need the wiring kit. And then the only thing I'm missing is the first aid, but then I'll basically be able to start moving everything over officially. How's my gravisphere doing? No fish. We'll need to move that over too. Make some room. I think I need glass, if I remember right. I was sure I had some. That in. Wiring, computer chip, titanium. That. And for those of you who missed the message, the first aid fabricator produces a kit every 30 minutes, from what they're telling me. And yes, if I wanted to, I could go and, you know, set up bases all over the undersea floor. Take that. Oh, I got excited. I thought that was a little cavern. Well, I can find more of those vaults or those safes that you see like around. I can unlock more things. I'm assuming that there's going to be even richer deposits if we get even deeper. Alright, so here's my little home. So of course, every time I use this, it's going to drain power. So if I want more power, you guessed it, I'm going to need to build more means of doing that. I want to see something for a second. Oop, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so it does give you back the resources. So if I want to move something around, it's not going to penalize me. Do I have enough to build a corridor? Probably not. Oh, I do. So I want to go up. Left and right. 4x. Build a window. I can't just put like a second room down, right? I need to... Yeah, most likely I need to connect it. Huh? I guess it does it automatically
Welcome
for you?
aboard, Captain.
There we go, look at that. We're a 2-room base now. We are getting fancy. Alright, but we are literally at the 2-hour mark, so I think this is a good place to call it for the stream. And for the video if you are watching this on YouTube. Like I said, if you want to see more Subnautica, either videos or for the stream here, be sure to let me know, whether by comment, Twitter, whatever. But thanks so much for tuning into this play. If you enjoyed it and you're watching this on Twitch, be sure to subscribe there. If you're watching this recorded on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, it always helps out. Check out game-wisdom.com, where I examine the art and science of games. Follow me on Twitter under GW Bycer for the latest updates. And you can find me on Patreon under Game Wisdom. Donations would be greatly appreciated. They will allow me to support myself while continuing to put out great content like this. You can earn some great rewards as well. And when you hit goals, it will mean more content for everyone to enjoy. Thanks again for watching this play of Subnautica. Like I said, if you want to see more, be sure to let me know, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.